Grumpy old man.
Hello, we are Grumpy Old Men from the Netherlands. Peter, Mark, we're talking about Allan Holdsworth. Our last episode, previous episode, we ended with Allan Holdsworth, Flat Tire. And so we are now coming in 2002. Allan Holdsworth, All Night Wrong.
Yeah, right.
Take it away, Pete.
Well, this is with Jimmy Johnson and Chet Wackerman. It's sort of coming back a little bit for me. Yeah, that's yeah. What can I say? It's a great guitar player, period. And so yeah.
Well, I must explain something. We listen always to a lot of stuff from Holdsworth, but of course, after such and such records, we are beginning to lose interest. I totally stopped listening, except a few albums. Peter continued to buy some stuff and telling some stuff about it. But so that's why I'm apologizing for that. So maybe if we miss an album and we don't talk about it much, and you say, no, that's a great album, listen to this song, please inform us and we will do. So
Yeah, great.
Create another live album. Yeah. Now we saw also some. When did we see them live again? We already told about our first concert
in Paradiso, yeah, and then what was the next? Again, I saw him in Scheveningen and in.
Oh, really? Scheveningen?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That circus theater.
Wow.
With as support for
Clark.
Stanley Clark.
Yeah.
And then one day later I saw him again supporting Clark. And yeah, that was nice. And that was with the bass player was the brother of Chet Wackerman.
Oh yeah.
That that was funny. Yeah, no, good stuff. And after that, I remember one time in the Melkweg.
Yes.
In the large venue. Yeah, but I can't remember much about it. Only that what I already mentioned. He played a Roland guitar synthesizer sometimes.
Yeah, and I already told. I know he was playing with a different drummer.
Yeah,
but the guy with the long hair. We still.
Kirk Covington, I think.
No, it was also a great drummer.
But that's
always play.
The problem is that all the musicians who played with him are great, and and it's also I must say great from him that he never instructed his these musicians. He never said you have to play it like this. He played it and said this is the song. Interpret it, and then they had to make it up themselves, because that was the way with Tony Williams it worked, and that he took that approach also, and that's I think that's nice because then it's also interesting that I think is interesting. If you I got all these DVDs with live concerts which are released after he passed away. And and there are a couple of songs on there which he plays in different lineups, and these songs are different, have a different approach. For instance, that Kirk Covington guy, it has a more jazzy approach than Chet Wackerman, who is more or less a rock drummer playing.
Yes, so, rock. Yeah.
So that's nice to hear that there's a difference in approach of these songs. So that's my contribution.
That's why I like Carrie Husband so much, because he's just in the middle.
Playing
jazz and rock.
That's true.
He has this attack and the light things on his cymbals.
That's true.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Also in 2003 there are recordings from Soft Machine, radio recordings, and on one of these, that's 71, 74, and the 74 one has also Holdsworth on it, and yeah, that's incredible stuff. But we already mentioned that in the episode 1, I think, about the Bundles album. That's
yeah.
But this is in the period where he plays really fast and not as fluid as later on. But nice stuff, of course.
Yeah. We have to take a step back because this is from 2002.
Oh yeah, right.
I've got this little box from him, The Man Who Changed Guitar Forever, it's called. Without Velvet Darkness, because he didn't like that album. I was going through it and suddenly I discovered an album. I didn't listen to it live. Then it's called. And I played it last week. I was blown away, Pete. No, really. I think the performance of the songs Protocosmos and White Line, it's for me the best I ever heard. And it's with Stevie Hunt on keyboards, Kerry Husband and Jimmy Johnson. Check it out.
Yeah,
it
I will.
is great.
I do have it, but I can't remember anything about it.
No. Now, Husband takes it to another level, really exploding and lovely album.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Then,
shall I walk through those things? Okay.
Yeah.
There are a couple of albums we don't have physically here, and I listened to them maybe once, twice, and so we're gonna run through them and talk very briefly about them. Okay, there is Soft Works, 2003, Abracadabra, Soft Machine reunited, and he is in the band playing, and yeah, it's a continuation of what they did earlier. Yeah, it's nice. Atlantis, Pray for Rain, 2003. I don't remember anything about it, but I guess it's a progressive rock type of album. Nice. Derek Sherinian, Mythology. That's the keyboard guy, or was the keyboard guy for Dream Theater, the first keyboard player. He also does one song on that. Nice. Riptide, Sonic Undertow. Well, I don't understand anything about that.
You miss K2.
Yeah, I know, but I'm running through the things.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't understand that because that's a rapper, I believe. Well, I can't see any connection with Holdsworth. None. No. David Hines, I don't remember that one. Nebula, Soft Machine, Floating World Live. Yeah, that's of course again Soft Machine live in the period of 1974, but released in 2006. Great stuff. Planet X Quantum. I don't remember that. Planet X is of course with that drummer who played later on with him. The guy from Australia who has this stutter. I don't know, whatever. Nice. 2007, Dan Carlin and Friends. Got a clue, to be honest. Chris Buck, Procosaurus, 2008. It shall be all done for money, I think. And then Danny Thompson, Allan Holdsworth, John Stevens, Propensity. Well, 2009, but I think these are recordings again from the late 70s, beginning 80s maybe, where they improvised the whole thing. Doesn't do it for me. Snoo, Highway Star, he plays a Deep Purple song. And does the organ solo on Synth X, and it's really fun to hear. It's also somewhere on YouTube. Nice, one song, nice. Paul Corda, that's of course the vocalist who sang on Metal Fatigue, one track, but I can't remember what Holdsworth did there. Corrado Rustici, 2010. Corrado Rustici is of course an incredible guitar player, influenced by Holdsworth a little bit, but has his own style. Very good guitar player. Destruction of a Postmodern Musician.
Nova.
From Nova, right.
And Osana. was Italian rock band he started. Yeah, great guitar player. Yeah, okay.
Eric, 2011, Eric Keys, Mind of Fire. I don't know that album, but Eric Keys is, I believe, a blues guitar player. 2012, Gary Husband does a solo album, Dirty and Beautiful Volume. Oh, yeah, Volume 2, but you have Volume 1.
We skipped it. Okay.
But no, we can talk about it. We just talk about it.
But he doesn't play.
Well, he does play on it.
Oh, wow.
You didn't hear it?
No.
Okay. And then he a solo album, or it's a compilation, I think. Eidolon.
Does he play solo?
No.
That's it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's all this stuff. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about things we do know.
Back in Time.
K2, Book of the Dead. That's this one. I think it's funny because he was really not a fan of UK while he was in the band, but this sounds really a little bit UK-ish to me, but maybe not for you.
No. Favorite pose with the beer.
Oh yeah, right.
No, it's K2. It was from that the bass player from Atlantis, a project. That guy Ken Jacques, and it's a symphonic rock band. And I think it's great to hear Allan Holdsworth having a prominent role again in a symphonic rock band. Right. But it reminds me more of Genesis, the Gabriel era.
Okay.
That's also because of the singer. Mm-hmm. He passed away during the recording, so I finished it. Okay. But it reminds me a bit more of. But it's really symphonic rock, and that's nice to hear him play in that kind of band
setting.
Again. Yeah.
Okay. 2007, Jean-Luc Ponty, the Ekatama experience. We already mentioned it in the Jean-Luc Ponty episode. One song, right?
Point of No Return.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, great solo. And I half year ago, I was watching on YouTube. You have those first reaction videos, and there was a guy. He gave his first reaction to this song. Oh. And he said, "Best solo we ever heard." So it's where you start, eh? It's lovely for that guy because he can work all his way back, and we are okay. It's great solo, but we heard more of great solos from Allan. Yes.
Okay, then we come to this Gary Husband thing.
Oh.
Gary Husband really wanted to have Holdsworth on that album and said, okay, great. So he supplied the chords and everything and the song structure and great stuff. And okay, when he asked him to do solos, it was delayed and at one point he thought, well, I can't do this anymore. Gary Husband thought that. And he had Jan Hammer playing the solos, which were supposedly for Allan Holdsworth to do, but he didn't do them.
Was he then more in beer? He was busy with beer.
It was a really troubled time, I think, for him because there were all kinds of things going wrong in his life. I think that has to do something with that. And it's the same for the Volume 2. That's exactly the same thing. So there's another disc, the Dirty and Beautiful Volume 2, and that's also that. Yeah. Okay. And then there is also again 2015 a 1974 concert of Soft Machine. It's also great, but we already said that
in another episode. About
the
Best
live albums,
yeah.
and but also all and all
Yeah.
the other Soft Machine stuff.
Yeah.
It's all re-released stuff. Great. And if you want to see how he played in that time, check out. It's also on YouTube, and or buy this, and there is a DVD inside also.
By the way, this is your copy.
Oh,
so
great.
Keep it.
I want it back. And then there was this point that he would make an album, and there was no record company interested for him to make a record, and somebody said maybe you should do a Patreon stuff so people would buy money or would give money for him to make an album, and that went all terribly wrong. There is only one new track on this album, Earth. That's what was the only new thing, and then he had to finish it off with all kinds of stuff which was laying around, like for instance different mixes from road games and outtakes from road games, and another song which was supposed to be on IOU, the first album, and was stolen from the studio, and Water on the Brain with vocals, with Paul Williams. And that's that CD, Tales from the Vault. It was only available through a download. Physical copies weren't there.
I love that song Earth, with the how was he called, the drummer?
With the stutter.
Now you put, I saw him with Neil Schoen playing with Neil Schoen.
I saw also that drummer playing in a solo concert. That was the concert where he
Now, okay.
Whatever. Live,
yeah.
Because we also saw this lineup with Alan Pascal. They did a tribute to Tony Williams and played a couple of shows, not only in the US but also in Europe. And by the way, this DVD is now not available anymore, but will come out as a 4 Blu-ray box set.
Virtual Donati?
Virtual Donati, right. Thank God.
Virtual Donati,
yeah.
That was that drummer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. And what? And also,
what were you talking about?
Also this great, I can't play guitar, but I do have this instruction video, and Allan is very good instructor, of course. He has his totally own style how to write down notes, so nobody understands anything he says here. And but there's also a band playing live, and that's nice to see. So,
well, then we saw him live in the Lantaarn in Hellendoorn, small club.
Yeah, that was this lineup.
With Alan Pascal.
With Alan Pascal,
Jimmy Haslip.
Jimmy Haslip.
Oh, listen to the solo on Brother to Brother from Gino Vanelli. Great bass player. Chad Walkerman. Yeah. It was a great concert.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. And
But we also saw him in Zoetermeer, and there I don't know if it was before or after this concert. And then he stepped on stage and had put on his glasses and read his own thing. It was a strange situation where he had to read his own music. So
now we even went to the bar. There was a little bar halfway through the concert where they have screens, so you could still see the concert. But so that was, I think, not really inspiring concert. So it was lovely, because in that time I also had contact with a guy I bought some albums from, so with email. And he told he went to a concert from Allan Holdsworth, and after the concert he went to a bar, and he was sitting there, and suddenly Holdsworth walked in after the show. in that bar and sat beside him. So he was Jesus Christ. And now, also they had a really nice talk, he said, about anything but music. And after a while, now, Holdsworth went away, so that was great. 5 minutes later, Holdsworth came back, so the guy was, oh, he's back again. Yes, I forgot my guitar. His guitar was still standing there. He walked, get out his guitar. So that's a nice in-between story. So
yeah, I heard a sort of like story.
Really?
Yeah, but in Japan, I believe, where and somebody took that guitar and yeah. But it was all.
Oh.
It was.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah. We are there, I think.
Yeah,
Pete.
I think so too.
What
yeah.
a journey.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, almost 40 years of love for this
Guy.
For this guy, and one of our great heroes.
Yeah.
And yeah, lucky that we saw him live a few times, and we still have the records to enjoy. You also brought this book.
Yeah, we talked about his hands. Well,
Yeah,
this is a great example of how
Here you see a picture of his
fretting hand. Yeah.
Yeah, great. So, well, thank you for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
It was a joy.
We're gonna do a 24
No, we're gonna do
episode from Russia.
No, we're gonna do some episodes.
Oh yeah, right.
Sound-alikes.
Sound-alikes.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
For the next couple of episodes after this one. So we're gonna do sound-alikes. Yeah.
Great.
So
Okay.
greetings from Holland, and see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. It was wonderful. Bravo!
I loved that.
Yeah, it was great.
It was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
We're doomed.
We're dead already.